Hey guys, what's up? Radman Sherman here. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing great. So for this video, guys, I just want to show you something. Okay, so this is a WE Glock 18c Gen 4 Airsoft cast blowback pistol with some accessories on it. Okay, so this is what the customer want. So this is what we built for him. Okay, so what we have here is a 4-inch suppressor. Okay, now we have here a toy version RMR. Okay, it has a red dot, but sometimes it's not that accurate. Okay, now we also have here a CNC aluminum rail for the red dot. Okay, then we have here, as you can see, the gold part. Okay, that is a brass or a machine brass fixed outer barrel. Okay, and aside from that, customer also ordered a long magazine. Okay, so there you go, guys. Right, so comment what you think about this unit. Do you like this setup? Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to tell you something. It actually took me quite some time to put all of these together, and that is actually one of the reasons on why I'm not really fond of accessories. Okay, if you can see my previous vlogs on rifles, the only accessory that I have on my rifle is the red dot on top. That's it. Okay, so and for pistols, I actually don't put anything on my pistols. Okay, but now, soon I will be using pistols with red dots on them. Okay, I will be using pistols with modular optic systems. Okay, so what else can I tell you about this gun? Let me tell you about some of the stuff that is on here. Okay, now for the suppressor, okay, some of you may ask me, or some already did, does it affect the power or the FPS of the pistol? Okay, now the answer is no, it doesn't affect the FPS of the pistol. It's still the same, but it does affect the sound that is coming out from the gun. Okay, because if you don't have the suppressor, the sound is louder. Okay, because there's gas coming out from the muzzle of the pistol. So when you use a suppressor, now inside this suppressor there's like foam, and there's like a spring to support the foam to make it stable. Okay, so what happens is the foam inside absorbs the sound or the gas that is coming out from the muzzle. Okay, so the sound is reduced. It's not totally silent, but it's reduced. It's kind of like when you're not using, it's kind of like this. If you're using a stock, or if you're shooting with a stock gun, it's like something like that. Okay, but if you're using suppressor, it's like something like that. Okay, now for the fixed outer barrel, what happens is there's also an effect. Okay, now for the accuracy, I'm not so sure, but I think it probably has help, or it helps a little bit on accuracy, because since the outer barrel is already fixed and the outer barrel is connected to the inner barrel, it's stable already. It doesn't move backwards, okay, anymore. So wait, the inner barrel doesn't move. It's just the outer barrel, okay? So I think there's a little improvement, just a little bit, okay, if we use the fixed outer barrel, because if the fixed outer barrel design that I have is actually also connected to the frame of the pistol. unlike, I'm not sure if others are still using the old design, but I think many have copied my design for the fixed outer barrels. So if they are using my design, the fixed outer barrel is already connected on the frame of the pistol. Okay, so what happens is the cycle of the slide is actually faster if you're using fixed outer barrel. Okay, now aside from that, there are two types of fixed outer barrel, or I think three. Okay, so it's basically an aluminum or stainless or brass. Okay, now the aluminum is lighter, the brass and the stainless steel is heavier. Okay, so there's a difference when you're using the brass, stainless, and aluminum. If you're using the heavier material like this brass, the vibration when you're shooting is lower, or it lessens the vibration of the gun. Okay, I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Okay, maybe it's because of the weight of the brass. Okay, and since the vibration is caused by the gas, so since it's more heavier, it kind of like absorbs more of the gas, so it doesn't move that much. So I think that's probably the reason why. Okay, so that's it, guys. Well, also I actually modified the hammer and the hammers here on this unit, because one of the first things that gets broken in full auto units is the hammer, or the hammers here, both of them. Okay, it's like when you rack back the slide and you release it, it automatically fires because the zero is already worn out. Okay, so when we modify it to make it like it has more. I don't know if you're familiar. If some of you may have Glock 18s. The trigger for Glock 18s and the trigger for Glock 17s, the trigger pull is not the same. Okay, so for Glock 18s, the trigger pull is like a little bit, that compared to, it's a little bit shallower compared to Glock 17s. Okay, so for this one, since we modified it, the trigger pull is now longer. I don't know if you can see it, but let me try and show you. Okay, so the trigger pull is now longer. Okay, so ever since I made this modifications to Glock 18s, I still haven't had any problems with all the units that I've modified. Okay, so it's either it's not gonna be broken anymore, or it will just take very long time to get broken. Okay, so I guess that's it, guys. So here's the unit. Okay, tell me what you think. Do you like this unit? Do you want to have this kind of unit also, or do you think it's too much or too bulky? Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next video, always remember to stay safe, stay great, be good, and be thankful always. God bless everyone. Bye bye.